Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. Today is Monday. What is today? The 22nd. I know what it is. September 2025. All right, so we just coming off that new moon, solar eclipse, partial solar eclipse in the last degree of Virgo. The sun is spending its last moments in Virgo today and will shift into Libra at 2:19 on the East Coast. Is it 2:19? I think so. 2:19 on the East Coast, 1:19 Central, 12:19 Mountain, and 11:19 Pacific. So when the sun moves into the sign of Libra, we are at the balance point of the year. We have two balance points when the sun moves into Aries in March. That is the here in the northern hemisphere, the spring equinox. In the southern, the fall equinox, and now in September we have the fall equinox in the northern hemisphere and the spring equinox in the southern. And I know that our southern friends are probably dancing around that spring is here, because I know they've had a very cold winter, very cold, an intense winter. So now we're up here in the northern hemisphere. We're up for that intense cold winter after a really intensely hot and cantankerous summer. Before that happens, actually early this morning, Mars, the planet of action, moved into Scorpio. Mars is one of Scorpio's ruling planets, Mars and Pluto. And so Mars is very powerful in Scorpio. Now the sun moving into Libra is actually in its fall, I believe. And it kind of makes sense because Libra symbolizes sunset, and that's when the sun falls below the horizon, right, at sunset. Today we have equal day and night, and we have an opportunity to foster balance in our lives. And, many of us are coming out of situations, well, maybe in our own lives we've found some balance, but the outer world is anything but. Things seem to be all out askew and completely turned upside down, and black is white, white is black, right is wrong, wrong is right, right? What I say to my husband, am I right or am I right? I don't say that a lot, because I'll only say that when I know most likely like 95% possibility that I'm right. If there's anything less than that, I might not say that. All right, so what is this about? Well, we did get through the whole Charlie Kirk, exaltation, canonization, whatever that was. I have to say I didn't watch it. I couldn't watch it. I really can't watch things that I can watch things that are meaningful, but I knew that it was going to be something else, an opportunity for the right to make it about whatever the hell they wanted to, and not necessarily what we would think it would be about. But anyway, I mostly ignore those guys. So today, with these two planets moving into new signs, Mars is definitely the stronger. Now, Mars in Scorpio can be very, very good. Scorpio is about the bottom line, and if we can use that Mars energy to get to the bottom line of things, really in a way to get to the truth or the nitty-gritty of a situation. But Scorpio can also be used in its more negative sense. And so with Mars in Scorpio now until I think November 4th, maybe it moves into Sag. I think it's November. Mars spends about 6 weeks in a sign, so likely November. We do have to be extra careful. But that being said, we also have the ability to really dig down and get to the bottom of things. So I would say keep your eyes open, keep your instincts high, and the like. I do think the sun in Libra will foster some sense of balance. Now, Venus is the ruling planet of Libra, and she just moved into Virgo. And when she moved into Virgo, she was part of a Yod configuration, and she was being squared by... Was she being squared? Virgo. Well, no, I don't think she's being squared yet. But so, and Venus in Virgo is in its nature pretty humble, but also likes to get down to the nitty-gritty of things, but in a different way. So, and Mars and Venus, I will say this, Mars and Venus are working in tandem right now with each other. So, in that they're in a wide sextile with each other, but still a sextile. Oh, Uranus is squaring Venus. That's right. So, Uranus square Venus can be unexpected relationships, unexpected things with money. You do have to be more careful when Uranus squares Venus with your money. Easy come, easy go, or there can be disruptions in money, and that may very well be over the next couple of weeks, maybe an issue, just because it might be the next step in the total takeover of America by these right-wing lunatics. And I will call them lunatics because they, not everybody who sits on the right is crazy, but the people running it certainly are crazy and ill-prepared for, I think, what they're bringing onto the planet or onto our situation, or just messing it up so good that they don't even realize what they're doing. Now, it could be an opportunity for us, so it's not all bad news. We won't know until we see, and then we know how to respond to it. All right, well, that's what I want to say, guys. Have a wonderful fall. Here, it's starting to, some of the trees are starting to look a little fallish. It was a difficult summer for the trees because it was so hot. A lot of even the bushes in the yard, I'll just bring you around to this one here. You can see the top here is pretty toasty, whereas the bottom is not, and the top is what was exposed to the sun more. It's the same bush. So we'll see. I think the colors are going to be interesting. We can even see up over there that things are a little yellower than they were. I believe that's bittersweet up there. It's really quite invasive around here. Okay, so that's Story Morning Glories. I'll see you again tomorrow morning. Mystic Sisters next week will be probably simulcast on both channels. I don't know. I'm going to be in Chicago with Ona, and so and I do want to have an opportunity, maybe meet and greet some folks, some of you folks in Chicago, if you want to come and meet Ona and I. But I'll keep you posted on that. We got to sort of organize that on the fly. All right, guys, much love to you all. Take care of yourselves. Be careful. Keep your eyes open, but don't forget to keep your heart open as well. All right, much love. Namaste.